What's up, rock stars? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with the review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 8, Episode 5. We are at 5 already. Man, how time is flying. Anyway, you guys, let's get to it, shall we? Alright, you guys, let's start with Mama D and CeCe. They sit down because, damn it, we can't have... Oh! Child, y'all gonna have an accident as soon as I almost start the damn video. Right next to me. He was gonna push her into me and it was gonna be a mess. Anyway, we gotta get the mamas to get along because, you know, we gonna be grannies, we got a new baby, yada yada yada. So the two of them sit down and CeCe explains to Mama D, like, listen, I'm not just visiting. I am here to stay. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be around my daughter, my son-in-law, my grandbaby. And Mama D, even though she's not really good with this, okay, the idea of this woman living with her son this whole time, you know, really, CeCe don't have to stay there. She could get her own place. They could help her out on the rent. You can find some places in certain areas out here that's not super expensive for an apartment. So they could do that for her, but if they have a big enough house and everybody okay with it, then Mama D ain't really got much to say about it, right? Okay, so CeCe is here, moved from Compton all the way to the great peach state of Atlanta. Not state, city, y'all. Well, I guess it is a peach state. Yeah, it is a peach state, Georgia. All right. So, then we see that Bambi has the baby. You know, it was really, really nice. You know, Scrappy said that money is my heart. That's always going to be his girl. And as much as he loved her to death, I was glad that he had a little boy. So now he has his little girl and he has his little boy, Breland. He said that he finna come correct. And Bambi says she can already hear him teaching them how to play basketball in the backyard. So they are a cute little family to me. You talk about the glow up on Scrappy. He got his act together, and so far we haven't had no more, you know, womanizing problems out of him. Okay, looks like Bambi was definitely good for him. So I just love that little family. And I hope that, you know, they just continue to grow and be happy together. Y'all know Rocky love. Tokyo, even though she went off on Sierra a couple of weeks ago or last week, whenever it was, she feels a little bad. So she feels like, okay, she's gonna meet with this fitness, actually a nutritionist, and see if he can help her kind of tailor her menu to help her live a healthier lifestyle. Okay, so when she's talking to him, y'all know I don't want to offend anybody, but Tokyo has this thing where she likes to say that even though she doesn't have any medical problems, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart problems, you know, even though she doesn't have any of those type of issues, she feels like she is healthy. She's just big. Well, the fact of the matter is Tokyo is obese, and nobody is saying that she needs to be tiny, but she could definitely stand to lose some weight. She will feel better, and in the long run, like the nutritionist was telling her, those issues that you say that you don't have right now will very well catch up with you when you get older. You continue to eat bad, you know, a lot of sugary, snacky foods, overeating, all of that. We just need to get you down a little bit. Tokyo wants to know what is exactly the snacks that she'll be able to eat. Oh, you'll be able to eat nuts and vegetables and fruit. And she was like, oh no. Okay, well, what are the snacks that you like? Well, she likes hot Cheetos, juicy juice. Okay, juicy juice say it's made with juice, so I mean made with real fruit. So what's the problem here? Well, the problem is, like I said, you continue to eat them kind of things, all of those diseases you say you don't have, you probably will eventually get. So, you know, I think Tokyo is in this. She knows what she needs to do, but she still has a little bit of denial about the fact that she doesn't want anybody to tell her what to do. Okay, or maybe she just got to come around to that idea. What she knows she don't want is bitches telling her what to do who have had surgery. And I don't blame her for that, even though those women may have had surgery and then continue to work out on top of that to make sure that they keep that together, because we know from looking at Shekinah that even if you do have surgery, you can very easily gain that weight back. You know, you still have to stay on top of it. And then there's other factors that are at play as well, you know, whether or not you are just prone to having picking up weight easier, your metabolism, whether it's fast or slow, genetics, all of that also plays into it. But the main thing here is you need to change your eating habits, you need to lose some weight. And if you don't want to listen to people who have had surgery, I don't blame you, but take charge of your health and your life, get active, eat better. Later on, we see her. She says that Shay and Sierra and Shekinah were working out, and afterwards they was meeting at the smoothie bar. She said, well, she can do the smoothie bar. She ain't working out though. Shay tells her, hey girl, good to see you. I want you to work with my boo. Okay, we're gonna talk about her man a little later. But he's a rapper and he's up and coming, trying to make it happen. And we're gonna put him together with Tokyo. Tokyo's all for it. Okay, now Sierra, what you got your mouth all poked out about? Okay, well, she's kind of got an attitude with Tokyo for putting her out of her apartment the other day. Sierra's like, I ain't got time to be dealing with Tokyo. She don't want to take her weight loss journey serious, then, fine with me. Tokyo says, well, the whole thing is she don't want to work out with them. She gonna work out on her own terms because they went a little too hard. And that also can be discouraging when you're trying to get started and you got somebody that's gung-ho and they start you out like that. I mean, you have a fucking heart attack out there. Can't nobody start out on the ropes and doing all that shit they were doing. So, yeah, it was too much for her. She kind of agrees that it was hard work, but they do need to be healthier. So we're gonna have to find a happy medium here. As far as Sierra's concerned, though, Tokyo don't want Sierra's help. You guys trying to tell me what to do, and you guys have had surgery. And Sierra was like, yeah, I did have surgery to have help, but I also know that I can't eat the same way. I can't do the things that I used to do when I was heavier because, I'm trying to keep this and make it, make it my part of her regular life. And again, nobody's saying you need to be a size 2 Tokyo. We're just saying that you need to look out for your health. I think at this point, Sierra is not the person to help Tokyo because Tokyo already has her defenses up. She don't want to deal with her no more. So fine, find you a fitness trainer / nutritionist, or along with a nutritionist who can help you with these things, and just kind of cut Sierra and Shay out of the picture altogether. So Sierra's like, that's fine. I mean, the bitch can kick me out if she wants to. I've been kicked out of worse places. Okay, so whatever. And of course, her and Tokyo get to arguing, and Tokyo says she leaving. So you want to get smaller though, Tokyo? Do you want small or not? Make up your mind, girl. You're gonna have to face it one day. Now, Shay, I was just telling you about her and her man, okay? She tells us that she and her man, made man, have been together for some years now. They have a 2-year-old together, and even though there was some infidelity, there was some cheating, there were some issues, they continue to work on their relationship, and it looks like right now they are on the up and up. Things are looking good for the two of them. They communicating well, they're supporting each other, they got this beautiful little girl, they seem to be very happy. Made man, like I said, is a rapper, and even though Shay says that he's a good guy, something about made man, okay, is making me kind of give him a little bit of the side eye. I'm thinking to myself, like, is he too good to be true? It almost seems like he's putting on an act, but it also could be somebody that's uncomfortable being in front of the camera. When Mona get these new niggas, they don't really know how to act in front of the camera, so they got to get used to it and everything. So I'm still trying to see what exactly is going on with Made Man. Side note, I just happened to be watching it last night, and my husband walked in the room, and he was like, oh, is that Shay and her boyfriend? Dang. I was like, now how do you know who Shay is? He followed her on Instagram. He was saying how she and the boyfriend, he didn't think they was together anymore because she don't never really post them. I said, well, you know what? She probably ain't together with him. That might be some shit that Mona done cooked up. Y'all know how Mona do. And we probably will see on this show why they aren't together any longer. Okay? Or they also could just be together for the show. We'll see. But I was surprised that he actually even follows her. Charlie's men be killing me when they act like they don't like these reality shows, but he sure the hell knew who she was right away. Anyway, getting back to the show. So, he's got these rap dreams. He want to be he want to make it happen. It's Shay's birthday. He tells her, I know it's your birthday, and she got the cupcakes, and she ready to celebrate with him. But he got to be with his boys at the studio. It's the producer. He just got to hobnob and be around the right people and be in the right groups. And I was just like, So you can't stay one night with your girl for her birthday? We not just regular old night. You know, this is a little different. But Shay says, you know, okay, she understands. Like I said, he's going to be a rapper. So, okay, let me call Shekinah, see if she can come over and help her celebrate and not eat these cupcakes that she bought. So she kind of comes over. They're on the couch talking. She kind of lets her know, yeah, they worked out. She appreciates the help, but you know what? That shit was too hard. She just kept on saying it hurts so bad. And Shay was like, yeah, well, once you get started going in it, okay, it hurts so bad. You guys did way too much for us big ass girls. You know, we can't start that shit out like that. That's when you get somebody who's not used to being training somebody. They fine for themselves, but you know, not necessarily helping somebody else get to their goals like that. So yeah, Shay understands it. They're gonna have to go a little softer with the girls. But, you know, what's going on with Shay? Well, Shay has been kind of, you know, staying at home with the baby because Made Man is out there trying to make it happen. So he says. Like I said, I got my cat eye on that one. So, you know, she put her DJing thing kind of on the back burner. But she kind of was like, girl, you need to get back to work because, you know what? Rent is due. Credit card bills due. You got a baby. You need to put her in daycare. I mean, all this stuff needs to be paid. We can't just be at the house chilling when we can be getting to this bag. And Shay agrees, yeah, she needs to do something about it. So later on, we see her go meet Made Man. I guess he's at some sort of shoot. And, you know, she was kind of bummed that he left her birthday party, you know, her little makeshift something celebration between the two of them. But she had to let him know that she did get a DJing job. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. And she was like, and I'm going to need your help with this because, you know, the schedule's going to have to change. So it looks like she's going to be working, you know, in the evenings and he going to have to be there with the baby or they going to have to make some other plans. And he was like, you know what? You've been doing it. You've been holding it down all this time. Yeah, I'll definitely do it. I'll make sure that I stay home with the baby, yada, yada, yada. Okay, like I said, Made Man seems to be cool. He's super supportive. He wants to help as much as possible. Why do I feel like Made Man about to be with the shit soon, y'all? We gonna see. So Spice tells us that, you know, she's been keeping to herself ever since she had to blow up at the photo shoot with Mimi and Rashida. And, you know, everybody seems to not understand what she's trying to do. So now she's going to go a different route. Instead of talking with her girl, she's going to go talk to Jock at his radio station. They sit down. He's like, you know, what's been going on? It's just been difficult. She's made a huge sacrifice being away from her family, her kids, you know, trying to be out here in America, making it happen. But it's difficult. You know, she don't have a manager, you know, she's working hard for herself. Side note, did you guys see her writer request that they was making a big deal out of on the Shade Room a month or so ago? And people were saying how she was asking all these ridiculous amounts. And I was just like, huh? Really, when you read the writer request, it's absolutely not anything out of the ordinary. As a matter of fact, I feel like she was asking less than she really could get. Now, I'm not super familiar with her music. I have heard some songs, and from what I hear and from what I understand, you know, she's a big dance hall artist. And the things that she was asking for her and her team easily could have been around $31,000, which to me is not a lot when you're getting a big artist, you know, in that genre into your establishment and bringing the people out and all of that. So people was going on and on, and I was just like, where y'all niggas come from? I mean, how much you guys think that it would cost to fly somebody and their team in, making sure that they have somewhere to stay, have their transportation? She really was only asking for those things, you know, nothing out of the ordinary. So I was just like, well, this is why the po child keep on complaining, because y'all been nickeling and diming her ass, and really she should be getting more. Okay, but anyway, I'm getting off track. She's telling Jock that the reason why it's been so difficult for her is because of black hypocrisy. Okay, we're gonna keep throwing black hypocrisy in there because that is the name of her song. Okay, so we're gonna definitely make sure that we shine the spotlight on the song so y'all can remember the name and y'all can go and listen to it and all of that. So I was like, okay, girl, I see what you're trying to do. I ain't mad. So she tells him she gonna lighten her skin. And he was just like, now what you mean you gonna lighten your skin? Yeah, I'm gonna lighten my skin because everybody tells me I'm too black and I'm too dark. So she pulls out her phone and she shows him a picture. And, Jock was just like, okay. He doesn't immediately jump on her or anything. He says, help me understand. I actually liked that he said that. Okay, explain to me what it is exactly that you're trying to do here. She says, well, skin bleaching is not, it's not taboo overseas. They do it over in the islands. They do it in Africa, but it's just more of an issue here in the States. But damn it, if everybody gonna keep on talking about her being too dark, then damn it, she just gonna go on and lighten her skin. And that should make things easier for her. And he says, okay, well, I'm not gonna tell you that you shouldn't do it, but what I am gonna tell you is you need to make sure that you have your T's crossed and your I's dotted. Okay, because you don't want to make a mistake and be out here looking crazy. I was like, too late. Anybody that does what she said that she was planning on doing when we saw them pictures, she definitely looked crazy. But like Spice is trying to tell us, it is all for a reason, black hypocrisy. Now, Mimi has taken it upon herself to, get Spice educated. That's right, you guys, Mimi. I've invited Spice down to the Sweet Auburn district so that she can see how people have fought and died for the color of their skin. So she has taken her down by the King Museum, rich with historical content. And she is going to give Spice a lesson. They're in the Ebenezer Church. That was Dr. Martin Luther King's church where his family went. The house is over there. There's a whole lot going on over there. So she takes her down there. Also, they visit the Madam C.J. Walker Museum. I set up a tour at the Madam C.J. Walker Museum so that Spice could see that black women have always fought for their skin. Okay. All right, I'm with it. Okay, let's get on in there. So they go on in there and they talking to the tour guide. Okay, the tour guide looked like they snatched them out of 1980 somewhere. Okay. I'm like, now what your hair doing, brother man was true to it, not new to it. Okay, so anyway, he's explaining to Spice the nature of the hot comb. And we as black women have all had our times with the hot comb, honey. My mama was fierce with the hot comb. People used to come over there and get their hair pressed by my mama. My mama pressed my hair pretty much all the way until I moved here to Atlanta. Okay, it was a regular thing. But anyway, he tells her how the hot comb was basically over in Europe somewhere, and they had it for white women with curly hair, and Madam C.J. Walker actually changed it up so that the comb would have more space in between the teeth so that it can get through black women's even coarser hair and straighten their hair that way. What did you say? Spice says, so you talking about, straightening the hair? Okay, that's the problem, black hypocrisy. I said, girl, no, you're not fixing to argue with 1980 now. The man just trying to do his damn job. And on top of that, you sitting up here arguing with him about some damn black hypocrisy and straightening some hair, and you talking to him with a blue wig that is straight and about 30 inches down your back. Now, you want to talk about black hypocrisy. Let's talk about that. If you were so with it, then you would have a natural hairdo. And see, I'm not trying to say that you need to have a hairdo natural, because I love a wig. I love it straight. I love it curly. Whatever. Okay? But what I'm trying to say is, you trying to get a point across when you ain't even practicing what the fuck you preach. Shit. Mimi is getting frustrated. I brought you here so that you can see what black women have accomplished, not to get in the fucking fight with the man. So Spice don't really want to hear it. When they go outside of the museum, she's telling Mimi, like, see, this is what I'm talking about. Black people are hypocritical because you talking about straightening your hair, and that's a problem. Again, blue hair straight down your back. So she got a problem with Madam C.J. Walker, and I said, oh no you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Don't nobody talk about Madam C.J. Walker like that. That is the creator of all things good to the black woman's hair out there. And obviously, you can't compare about what black folks was doing back in the early 1900s to some shit that's going on today. Okay? There have been many advances made, right? But anyway, she got a problem. She want to talk about it. But do you think you're strong enough to deal with the backlash? Oh, yes, Spice is strong enough. Absolutely. The people that love you are gonna feel like you're selling the fuck out. I said, Mimi, if you don't calm the fuck down. And Spice was just like, I don't give a damn. I'm doing what I'm gonna do. You know, she walked off and she was just like, oh, Spice, I know nobody knows what the fuck you're doing. Girl, if you don't take your ass, who ain't got no business of her own, obviously, and quit worrying about what the fuck Spice do, because Spice had already made up her damn mind, and go tend to your house with your daughter and your woman, shall I know something. So, you know, Mimi's so upset about what had happened. You know, she gonna go talk to her girl, Rashida. So she goes to, I believe she was at Rashida's shop. She's telling Rashida what Spice is doing. Taking Spice on a Black History tour certainly didn't go the way I expected. So she's telling the Rashida, and, you know, Rashida's just listening and like, what? Why is she doing something like that? You know. But anyway, what's going on with D-Lo? Oh, well, you know, it is a little difficult. The whole situation is not that easy. I said, you think? She says that she talks to D-Lo all the time, you know, about the baby and everything, and she just wants him to make sure that he's keeping the communication open with Jasmine, okay, that he do what he's supposed to do over there, and that he communicates also with her of what the shit that he gonna be doing with Jasmine over there. You know, so Rashida's still trying to keep a very mature outlook on all of this very immature bullshit that D-Lo done got their whole family wrapped up in. But oh no, Mimi can't even be worried about what's going on with Rashida, because she's so worried about this, you know, this Instagram thing that just went off about Spice. Let's see what Spice is doing now. Then we see when everybody is realizing what Spice has come up with. They see her on social media. Remember the interview that we saw and the pictures that we saw her talking with all that fucking white makeup on, looking like a goddamn ghost. Just fucking ridiculous. Okay, well now they're all seeing it as well. Their Tokyo Vanity was like, now why am I looking at a white woman? What the hell is she doing? Shekinah is seeing it. Sierra is seeing it. Tokyo is seeing it. If I've been calling her Tokyo Tony all this time, you guys, that is just a slip of the tongue. I know it's Tokyo Vanity. I don't know what I've been saying. Sometimes when I'm talking fast, the shit just come out. But again, back to Mimi and Rashida, while they looking, you know, Rashida was just like, why does she think that this is the way to go about doing anything? Rashida don't understand. Well, neither does Mimi. I can't say how disappointed I am in Spice. Looks like our Black History tour is out the window. I know that she's a dance hall queen, but I don't see how making her skin lighter is going to make her any more successful. Again, Mimi, why the fuck do you care so much? And you got your nerve talking about anybody being disappointed. We all just can remember back a few seasons ago when you disappointed us all, okay? So cut the bitch some slack. Instead of getting mad, why don't you just empathize and pray for the girl and hope she come back to her marbles soon enough, okay? Yeah, y'all. But I did have one of the rock stars explain to me what Spice was trying to do, and it did help me understand, even though I still think that this is ridiculous. But they explained it to me this way. She said, Roxanne, Spice is saying that, okay, you guys called her black, you said she was too black, she was too black, she was too black, so now she's like, fine, I'm gonna bleach my skin so that I'll be light skinned. And now you guys are telling her, oh no, why are you bleaching your skin? You were beautiful as a black woman, okay? So there is where she is trying to show the hypocrisy. I said, okay, well that makes sense to me, okay? Seems like a roundabout way to go about it, especially the way she's been so defensive. But I guess she's just trying to show how fed up she is. So I guess it does bring light to the issues. So okay, Spice, all right, I got it. You look ridiculous, but I got it. It's the Frost facts. I had to hold that one extra long for y'all because that goddamn D-Lo tonight, y'all. Oh, anyway, we see D-Lo out with the boys, with Scrappy and Jock. You know, they at the go-kart place. You know, Scrappy, he's still kind of shell-shocked from his accident. So he's scared. He ain't getting in the go-kart. The doctor probably told him don't get his ass in nothing right now anyway. So he's watching from the outside, but And I mean from the sidelines, but Jock and D-Lo, they in the go-karts. When they get out of the go-karts, the boys sit down, they gonna chop it up. What's been going on? Oh, Jock tell him he got a woman. And they was like, you got a woman? Like a real woman? Like, ain't none of your regular, brothel of women that you keep around? And he says, no, this one is a for real one. Her name is Kendra. We've been together for a couple of years now. And Scrappy was like, wait a minute now. If I carry the one. He was just like, you ain't said nothing about this girl. Why you ain't told us? I feel like you've been lying to me all this time, bruh. Okay, well, you know how we feel, because a nigga been lying about everything for the last 5 seasons he been on the damn show, if you ask me. He tells him, yeah, he with Kendra, and it's all good, and he's serious with her. Well, what about Carly? Oh, he said, well, funny you should say something about Carly, because Carly has invited us to the engagement party, and Kendra wants to go. She's ready to bring this whole relationship, public. And they was like, oh, I don't know about that, dog. You better think about it. You know how Carly is. She's super petty. You get her out there with Carly, even if she's getting engaged and she with her man, she'll say some shit and have you up in some mess and, all of that. And Jock kind of agrees, but that was all Kendra's idea. She's the one that wants to bring this relationship public. As far as Jock is concerned, he would rather keep it on the low. But he assures us that him and Kendra are solid. Now, let's move over to D-Lo. Okay, D-Lo, how you and Rashida and Jasmine and all of that going on? Y'all good? Well, we not really at that point yet. But get this. And when I tell you I almost rolled my eyes so hard they almost popped out my head and rolled on down the street, I know something. This nigga got the nerve and the gall to say that he is not sure if Jasmine is doing the job of mothering correctly. This from the nigga who, first of all, denied that he even had a relationship with her, denied that he was the father of the baby, didn't want to take a fucking DNA test. When he finally took the DNA test, still wouldn't come clean about it when it was clear that he was the damn daddy. Then he finally had to get forced to say that he was the daddy. Okay, you done slid your greasy ding ding up into that girl and had your good times and tee-heed and hawed with her all that time until the shit got real serious. And only after you was forced to say that you was the damn baby daddy, you admitted that you were. And now you saying that you not sure that she doing the right damn thing. Nigga, you been gone for 2 years. She been doing this shit on her own. We know that she was younger. Maybe she's not as seasoned a mother as Rashida is, who's older. You can't even compare the two, nigga. You want to tell her what to do instead of just trying to help. I looked at that, I said, ain't this about a bitch? D-Lo, what you not gonna do is you're not gonna besmirchify this girl's name. Oh, no, you not. Shout out to Don King. I was so appalled. Like, you have really got to be kidding me. Then he gonna say, I don't know if I'm overstepping my boundaries. Shut the fuck up, D-Lo, your stupid ass. He gets on my fucking nerves. I hate that they are doing this to that girl. Granted, yes, she had the affair. Yes, it was fucked up. Yes, she was wrong. But she made it very clear that she was not trying to be with the mess no more, and that she just wanted to try to make a relationship, as far as D-Lo and the baby, and him being around his family over there. That's all it needs to be. Jasmine ain't trying to be around them and all of that. You guys are going to continue to try to make her look bad, but you and Rashida, you guys are such great, strong couple who knows how to take care of a baby, and now you guys going to make her still look bad when it was your motherfucking ass who caused all of these problems. And yes, I'm putting the brunt of it on him, because he was the one who was married. He's the one who had the commitment. He's the one who decided to lay down with this girl. He's the one who he should have said, no, I don't need to do it. And he's the one who created this fucking baby. So, you know what? I ain't got it for D-Lo. Y'all can go on with these false facts today. But you know what? The D-Lo and Rashida ain't fixing to run my nerves today. They ain't fixing to run my pressure. It's too damn hot. It's a nice day today. That's what we not doing. Shit. Let me move off of that subject. So then Jock tells him about Spice, his conversation that he had with her and how she's saying she gonna lighten her skin. And they was like, lighten her skin? He was like, yeah, let me show you the picture. So this fool This is why you can't never take Jock seriously. He asked them, can I ask you guys something, just on the real? Okay, would you guys smash? Both Scrappy and D-Lo was like, wait a minute, now we both married. Now, why are you asking us something like this, especially on camera? Well, Jock says, she lightened her skin. First he said, then he had to clean it up. But at first he said, she lightened her skin like that. I think I would smash. This from the nigga who just said he was solid with his girl. Yeah, I would smash. As a matter of fact, even if she was dark or light. Yeah, nigga, you ain't even gave her the look when she was dark. Now you talking about her smashing her now that she's light. So fucking ignorant. Why did I just think about YG and his little speech at Nipsey Hussle's funeral? We raising light-skinned, beautiful daughters. What we gonna do? Nigga, shut up. Everybody don't need to be talking at the funeral, okay? Some people, you just need to let them be off to the side and grieve over there because you know what, they motherfucking head ain't all the way right, okay? YG is definitely from my hometown, okay? And I can appreciate that, but that was some old stupid-ass ignorance shit to say. Unless you know that colorism definitely is still out there and abounds. I'm realizing that more and more every day. Okay, I'm getting off track again. Let me get back to the show. So later on, we see D-Lo. Now that I'm trying to keep the communication open, he goes and sits down with Jasmine's family. I think it was her mother and her aunt or her sister or somebody. Jasmine is not there. So while he's sitting there talking to him, he's like, I'm just worried, about Jasmine out there partying and all. You shouldn't be worried about a goddamn thing. If she ain't doing nothing to harm your baby, and even if she is out one night for a party and she leave the damn baby home with her damn mama, then so be it. All right, nigga, you not there. You with your wife and your family, right? Okay, so let Jasmine do what the hell she gotta do. And as a matter of fact, while he talking to them, she walks in. Oh, so he decided he need to talk to my mom then, huh? Oh, okay. So she sits down and she was just like, so what is all this about, D-Lo? Well, I just want to make sure you don't be calling me at the last minute saying you going to a party in LA. She said that happened one motherfucking time. But that's how these niggas will do. They'll take one time that you needed them for something and they'll make it seem like you do this shit all the time. You can tell me that she was going for a party. She probably was getting paid for it. It probably was a job. It was last minute. She needed this help. You the damn daddy, nigga. Okay, with your fucking shiny self. Get on my damn nerves. Looking like sweet baby Ray up there, y'all. Anyway, now he got another one for her. Why is he still wearing pull-ups? Because he's 2. And I guess you coming at me because your wife was able to potty train your child earlier than 2 years old. But nigga, this is not out of the ordinary for a 2-year-old to still have on a pull-up. We don't know if that's just at night, if it's certain times of the day, if we still working on potty training. Some kids train faster than others. You so concerned about the potty training, then you take your ass over there and sit with him while he just sit there for 20 minutes and don't do nothing and then stand up and walk down the hall and pee in the floor. Them damn kids will stretch you the fuck out. You'll be like, now we done sat here this whole damn time. I know your legs is numb and everything. They say, mommy, no pee-pee, no pee-pee, no pee-pee, no pee-pee, mommy, no pee-pee. Okay, let's get up. Okay, we're going to put your big boy underwear on today. Okay, Joe, you want to put your big boy underwear? Yeah, Joe want to put his big boy underwear on. Child, get him in his big boy underwear, put his jeans on. Okay, we about to walk out the door, and then I see that the little nigga done peed all on the side of his pants, and I said... And here D-Lo telling us that he got the copyright and trademark, and he know exactly how to get these kids to pee in the pot when he needs it to, and they don't need to be wearing no damn pull-up. Nigga, please. She was just like, so, I know you got all these concerns and everything, but where they coming from? I'm just saying, I just want to keep the communication up. She said, no, it sounds like this is from your wife. And if your wife have some concerns, then we can talk about it. All right, but what we don't need you to do is coming over here and saying some shit that I'm not doing. I'm doing the best that I fucking can as a mother who is single, trying to raise a child that I had to fight to get you to even admit was yours. Ugh. That D-Lo get on my fucking nerves, you guys. He gets on my nerves. I don't know how Rashida does it. But that lets you know that, once you love a nigga, you'll take all of they bullshit. All right, right, you guys, that's it. y'all noticing my little slight over here. It needs, the baby hair needs to be fixed again. It's kind of nappy and fuzzy, look half bald on the camera and all of that. Anyway, y'all, let me move it on along. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom box. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Until next time, rock stars. Bye.